You guys, it is D at D God Exotics here in the Southern California area. I own and operate my own rental car agency, and we want to go ahead and talk about this rental car industry and how to go ahead and get yourself some free listings. Go ahead and have a client portal where you can always follow up with individuals that are interested in your car to go ahead and get on the road to drive for Uber, DoorDash, Lyft, Amazon Spark, Courier, driver apps. You know, there's really no reason why these people can't stay booked and busy in these vehicles, allowing us to have reoccurring revenue that isn't necessarily so much busy work. Once you get these vehicles, you install the trackers, you place the insurance on it, you have the proper contracts, you're able to give these vehicles to guests who are vetted with the proper systems, such as Intellius system, is where we do our background checks after we gather their ID information, we make sure that they have the proper ratings within the apps. You guys have to take into account that somebody that has a bad background wouldn't be able to get signed up with rideshare apps. They wouldn't be able to deliver and go ahead and drop off people because they wouldn't want somebody with a bad criminal record driving individuals who are just looking to get from point A to point B in a safe manner. So with that being said, you guys have to take into account why we're working with these rideshare platforms instead of just personal use. And that's the main reason, because we want to ensure that, hey, these individuals are actually looking for these vehicles as a necessity to supply and support their lifestyle while they're also supporting ours and our investors. Now, obviously, we do take the risk. A lot of these individuals that are getting into these cash cars, they don't necessarily have the cash or credit. So those two factors, it allows us to go ahead and buy these cash cars, $3,000 to $5,000 cars, after installing the trackers, installing your insurance, and ensuring that you have the proper contracts into place. You're able to get an individual into these vehicles at a little under or over $300 a week. Before we go too into depth with all the yapping, I want to show you just some physical proof and how you can get these vehicles out and booked. Now, this is just a free marketing tactic. A lot of you guys have this app installed on your phone, and you guys may be on it every day. Now, instead of using it from a consumer standpoint, we can go ahead and utilize this platform to go ahead and basically post a Facebook listing marketplace. So basically, you want to go to sale. A lot of you guys have Facebook Marketplace on your phone. What I do here is I go to sale, I go to your listings, and you can see we have multiple cars here that are posted, and this is how we are marketing our vehicles. Now, you want to make sure that by the week you're checking on these listings, because they will renew and they'll go ahead and offset from the Facebook Marketplace. So basically, if you want to go ahead and create a listing, you just go one item. You're not going to want to click vehicle. You want to be able to hit a wide target of audience. Mercedes. Done. I don't have this vehicle posted, so we'll go car for. I always do a little space because they will kick your post off if they feel as if it's some type of spam. And then we want to go ahead and put your price. I always like to price it around the similar rate. You want to be flexible when you're first starting out, especially when you have these mid-tier luxury vehicles. So I'm going to go ahead and price this vehicle at $175. And then basically for the description, I'll just go ahead and post this. I'll place the description, and then you want to have your vehicles listings. When you post multiple listings, you want to go ahead and spread it around the areas, so all around yourself. So I'll go Moreno Valley, Temecula, Corona, Riverside, and these are all my surrounding areas to where they'll all be circling and funneling back to me here. So basically this one I'll go ahead and put here in Menifee. It's my local area here in the Southern California area. They're asking for a description, use like new, publish. Now, you want to make sure that you obviously have more high quality photos. You can also post it in groups to have more outreach. If you join a lot of the DoorDash, Uber group chats, this is also how you can market your listings, follow up with individuals who are looking for a car. But yeah, you guys, so as you can see, after creating that listing, it's in review. So let's go ahead and go to our original listings and basically, oh no, I didn't mean to mark as available. All right, my bad. So now this is free game, you guys. I'm gonna go and show you guys how much leads you guys could be getting with these listings here. So we don't want to have the same incentives exactly, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put a description just to have there as we're in the midst of making this video. Yeah, so edit listing. Boom, description. Not unlimited miles, we'll say 100 free miles per day, 100 free miles. There is a deposit, so we'll say deposit required. And then maintenance included, no credit check, no credit card needed. Now this is an incentive that's gonna be able to allow you to take on more clients, because a lot of these Hertz, Enterprise, major rental car agencies, they're using and implying that their renters have a credit card. So we provide insurance. As you can see with these mid-tier luxury vehicles, we do work with supplemental insurances that are able to cover us with these vehicles. Then I went ahead and leave my Instagram in the description. I put all rideshare. I gotta take that out. Let me see. Let me change that up. All rideshare guests are welcome. If you do not have your own full coverage policy. Here we go. Delete that. Boom. Instagram, save. So a super basic photo of the Mercedes. Car for rent. You can see we got it at $175 a day. So the price of our Mercedes is about half of this economy vehicle. And you can see 96 views on this listing. And these are just some of the conversations that we've had with this car. And this is Friday, Thursday, Friday. You know, so this is all, you know, free information that you're going to be able to go ahead and capitalize on when it comes to marketing your vehicles. Now you can see here, I'm getting back to a few individuals today. Yesterday was Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Friday, Friday. So you can see, you know, you could get to tell when the busy days, when people are looking to get into these vehicles. But basically, you guys, this is a free way to go ahead and market yourself. And then as you can see, if we go back here to Facebook, I do tie my Instagram into this. So, hey, I was running a bit. Yeah, man, we just working, y'all, but it's for a reason, it's for a purpose. With this free information being given, now it's up to you to go ahead and utilize and implement that into your business. Now this can be used for barbering, this could be used for car details, this could be used for marketing your business, getting free leads. Say if you run your ad agency, you could have a listing posted for, you know, individuals looking to run ads. There's a lot of ways to go ahead and market yourself. Obviously, social media is being one. Now, Facebook Marketplace, this is a slept on feature that I've used myself before I started running ads, paid advertisements. I can go ahead and show you guys a little bit of what my paid ads are looking like. So basically, Gmail. As you can see, 8:13 a.m. today, 7:36, 3:40 a.m., 3:13 a.m. And we have 57 more people since July 14th. It is July 21st today, 22nd, one of the two. But you can see we have a list of drivers to go off of, you guys. There's no reason why you cannot keep these vehicles booked. It ties back into, is the industry saturated? If you ask me personally, sitting here in my garage with my last and final vehicle for personal use, for me to be able to drive for free, that's being paid for by my economy vehicles, yes, it is oversaturated. These people are really looking to get into these cars, and it's up to you to be the one to provide the service. And if it's not your calling, if you're not resonating with it, I'm just letting you know what you're capable of doing with this free information. And I just want to be able to impact those that are looking for that next step to take with wherever they're at in life. So if you guys have gained some free information, some free wisdom, and if you guys will be implementing it, be sure to drop done in the comments down below. I want to be able to see us all grow and show the world exactly, but most importantly ourselves, what we are capable of, because I know if you're watching me, you have the true calling, the true desire and the intuition within your own self that you could truly create your own reality. You could truly make something big for yourself, and not just for yourself, but that also impacts others around you. These are some of the marketing tactics that I have used. I'm speaking from experience. I have 15 plus vehicles that I'm managing myself, and I'm just, you know, showing you what's possible, showing you what's available, not just to inspire you, but inspire you to take that action, you know, to have more of what you want for yourself. And basically, if you're looking for more leads, that is a free way to go ahead and get yourself some leads. Now, obviously, there is paid advertisement, and when it comes to scaling your business to the next level, depending on how well you personally market yourself, that could be another source of free marketing, and how you could stay busy. Word of mouth has always, you know, been here. But most importantly, when it comes to strategizing who you're looking to hit with your target audience. Now that's when paid ads come into play and you're able to kind of funnel and get an idea within the advertisement system of, hey, who's clicking on these posts, who's clicking on this lead. We're gathering all their emails and phone numbers to where eventually we could start sending out email marketing lists, phone calls, text, and ensuring that we're offering certain incentives that make them want to come shop with us instead of any other rental car agency. So, we do offer these vehicles at unlimited miles with no deposit, insurance included. So, there's a lot of extra benefits to working with us. Not just can you rent a vehicle, you could also earn 10% commission to anyone that books with us here in the Southern California area. So say for instance, someone that's looking to rent a vehicle, you can go ahead and refer them to us. We'll get them into a car, and once that booking is complete, hey man, we'll go ahead and send over, the total amount of whatever 10% of that booking is. Now, that's just one incentive. You could also become an investor and add a vehicle to our fleet. We recommend more than one, with our program being something that works. It's a proven track record, and these vehicles are staying booked. So, you can be generating revenue just by investing into yourself. When you really think about it, we're going to spend our money somewhere. So why not spend it wisely? Why not spend it on something that's going to bring a return on investment back into our lives that can take care of another monthly expense, or potentially allow you to rinse and repeat the process until, hey, maybe it retires you, or it allows you to pay your monthly mortgage, or it allows you to get that dream car that you're looking to get. And, without that major headache of where is that additional revenue going to come from. That's where we come into place. We have our systems, operations, and procedures to be able to keep these vehicles booked. Now, if you guys learned something throughout this video, be sure to drop a W in the chat, because that's all we're taking. Remainder of 2025, let's continue to go at it with all of our heart, with all of our might, through God's will. I'm beyond thankful to be able to have the health to be able to bring you guys this information, and just to be able to see throughout the process of who takes action and who prospers, just by sitting through a video, seeking awareness. And I know how that is. I know how that feels. And, I'm continuing to forever be a learner throughout life. Once you feel as if you know it all, that is the moment that you become stagnant. That is the moment that you stop growing. So you guys, let's continue to grow. Let's continue to retain information that will only benefit us throughout this lifetime, because everything else is just a distraction, stopping you from getting to where you want to be. With that being said, my name is D. D. Got Exotics here in the Southern California area. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace and love. I'm out.